My husband lied to keep me away from the family vacation I paid for. So I canceled their rooms and took everything back. Now they're left with nothing. The sound of their laughter cut through the elegant hotel lobby like shattered glass. I, a 45-year-old woman, stood frozen behind a marble pillar, my designer handbag suddenly feeling like a lead weight against my arm. My husband's voice rose above the others, carried on a wave of conspiratorial mirth. Mom's right, it's better this way. She would just make everything complicated. I pressed my palm against the cool marble, steadying myself. I had just discovered that I wasn't invited to my own family's vacation, the vacation I was paying for. The suitcase I'd packed sat abandoned in my car, filled with carefully chosen outfits and thoughtful gifts for everyone, including my nephew's favorite books. She's always trying so hard, my sister-in-law chimed in. It's exhausting watching her attempt to fit in. My mother-in-law's response was swift and cutting. Well, new money always shows, though I must say her generosity has its uses. They laughed again, the sound echoing off the vaulted ceiling. I watched them, through the reflecting pool of the fountain, their images rippling and distorting. My husband of 3 years stood slightly apart from the group, hands in his pockets. He didn't defend me, he never does. Did you tell her you had a work emergency? My mother-in-law asked. Yeah, he replied, scratching the back of his neck, his tell when he's lying. She bought it, said she'd wire the money for the rooms today. My fingers moved to my phone, muscle memory already pulling up the banking app. Then I stopped. The realization hit me like a physical blow. I'd been doing this for years, supporting them, funding their lifestyle, desperately trying to buy my way into a family that saw me as nothing more than an ATM with an unfortunate personality. Excuse me, madam, a hotel staff member approached. Can I help you with anything? I straightened up, forcing a smile. Yes, actually, I need to speak with your manager about some reservation changes. The staff member nodded, gesturing toward the front desk. As I walked past my husband and his family, none of them noticed me. They were too busy planning their week of luxury on my dime. At the desk I met the manager's eyes. The party reservation, I need to make some adjustments. Of course, what can I do for you? I'd like to move my reservation to the presidential suite. I paused, letting the weight of my next word settle. And I need to cancel the other rooms immediately. The manager's fingers hovered over the keyboard. All 5 rooms, yes, and please ensure my name is flagged as the only authorized payment source for any charges to those rooms. As I completed the changes, I heard my mother-in-law's voice rising in indignation at the other end of the lobby. The front desk must have notified them already. I didn't turn around. Will you be checking in now? No, I'll return this evening, but first, I have some shopping to do. My voice sounded strange to my own ears, calmer than I felt, with an edge I'd never heard before. Walking out of the hotel, I heard my husband calling my name. I didn't stop. The summer air hit my face, and for the first time in years I felt like I could breathe. My phone buzzed continuously in my bag, my husband, mother-in-law and sister-in-law all demanding explanations. I slid into my car and finally checked one message. It was from my nephew. Where are you? I miss you. My throat tightened. I typed back, I'll see you soon, buddy. I promise. Then I blocked everyone else's numbers and pulled away from the curb. They wanted a vacation without me. Fine. Let's see how they enjoy it without my money. Instead, I spent 3 hours driving aimlessly before pulling into my childhood friend's driveway. He took one look at my face and wordlessly led me to his back porch, returning with 2 glasses of whiskey. The ice cubes clinked against the crystal as my hands shook. They planned it for weeks, I said, staring at the manicured lawn. Weeks of lying to my face, laughing behind my back, and I just kept writing checks. My friend leaned back in his chair, his silence more comforting than any platitudes. We've known each other since we were kids in foster care. He understands the weight of chosen family. My phone lit up again, my husband's 20th call. This time he left a voicemail. I put it on speaker. Baby, please, Mom's hysterical. The hotel's threatening to call security. Just talk to me, we can fix this, my friend snorted. Funny how fixing this only matters when the money stops flowing. Before I could respond, my phone chimed with a text from my sister-in-law. How dare you embarrass us like this, after everything we've done for you? Everything they've done for me. My laugh sounded hollow. Last month, I paid for my nephew's entire private school tuition. Last week, I covered my mother-in-law's emergency roof repair. Yesterday, I bought my sister-in-law's husband a new golf set because she said he was depressed. And my husband, I took a long sip of whiskey. My husband hasn't held a job longer than 6 months since we got married. Says he's finding himself. Meanwhile, I'm running my company, managing their lives, and apparently funding vacations I'm not good enough to attend. My phone buzzed again. This time, it was my mother-in-law. I've never been so humiliated. Is this how you repay family? Family. I whispered the word, bitter on my tongue. You know what my mother-in-law told me when my husband proposed? She said I was lucky they were willing to overlook my unfortunate background. That money couldn't buy class, but at least it could buy acceptance. My friend's expression darkened. And you stayed? I thought. I pressed my palms against my eyes. I thought if I tried hard enough, gave enough, they'd eventually see me. Really see me. God, I'm such an idiot. You're not an idiot. You're someone who lost her parents too young and wanted a family. They're the ones who took advantage of that. A new message appeared from my nephew's phone. but clearly typed by my sister-in-law. Nephew's crying because of you. Hope you're happy. Something snapped inside me. I stood up, pacing the porch.